see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, hey, 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 do the rerun. You can't deny it, y'all some dick riders. Can't nobody fuck with me. I'm from the big badass NV. Signed to the almighty CTC. That's probably why they hatin', but it ain't Nathan to a G-I-A-N-T. I'm smooth as ever even when I'm off key. That's probably why homegirl chose me. But January she was fucking with the adversaries. February pussy sent one to the cemetery. By March she was hoeing into April. May, June, and July she became somebody payroll. Used to look like J-Lo, now she look like Pedro. Stale and she pale off the Yale with Mateo. August and September, she probably don't remember. Do October and November, hoeing in December.
Ballin' on these fools like I'm D1. Feel like I'm playing with my sons like I'm LeBron. They think they got me in the scope like it's recon. I got these blessings cause I'm sowing what I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Ballin' like the Rosen, engine like Kobe's. I just keep going, everybody know me. I be getting motion. 03, baby on this grind, that boy focus. Oh shit, got his neck like the ocean. Whoa, these rhymes in the six, bumpin' all these cold days. Then that boy easy the coldest. He got your girl in that whip with that old shit. Boom, flower loaded, she singing me girl. Like I got a man, better not kiss and tell. So I'ma call your man if you keep acting there. I'm ballin' on the court while you talking out of bounds.
Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, hey, 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 do the rerun.
5 o'clock and I took a drink. Dizzle got me feeling like I'm wearing a mink. Fuel kicked in, I threw up in the sink. Yeah, my life's a movie like a DVD. I'm connected on the coast like CTC. Trap God on the track, yeah, the beat gon' bleed. I ride with my amigos like Chico Bling. I'm outside like a dog, no wedding ring. I'm at Saks Fifth cause I only like the better things. Pimpin' on the track, pulled out 11 rings. Yeah. Magic got the hat since I was 17. The kid is not my son, feel like I'm Billy Jean.
Cash out, baby, I'm a
Yes, sir. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. It's the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host. Back with another episode of CTC Radio. We're the only radio station playing 805 hip-hop and R&B every Monday through Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Shout out to the members. You know I always got to give them a shout out first. I see Mando Vantes in the chat. 805BH, DJ M 805, 805 Entertainment. What's good? 805 Entertainment says, hello. DJ The Prince in the chat. 805 Entertainment says, I swear I'm always the first one on here. You are, and you know we appreciate it. In fact, that deserves a round of applause. Gwendolyn Blaze, what's good? Thank you for joining. Everybody that can hear the sound of my voice, please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. That really, really helps us out. And happy Wednesday, everybody. Graham C in the chat. Marquis in the chat. Graham C says, how you doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing, my friend? Well, I hope. We made it to hump day, so happy hump day, everybody. Man, not a whole lot to talk about, but I'm sure we'll figure something out to talk about. But you saw the title of the chat, King Trip in the chat. Submit your music is $5 Cash App or Venmo. We're gonna rate your music tonight. The winner, whoever has the best song, we're gonna send you $20 just like that. You feel what I'm saying? And if you get a 5, let's say if you don't have the best song of the night, but you get a 5, I'll send you $10. You feel what I'm saying? King Trip says, saludos, bro. Welcome. Trey Anthony Official in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Of course, I'm going to bring my co-host up in just a minute. I'm going to play a couple songs. We're going to talk some talk. We're going to talk the talk. We're going to shoot the shit. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. Just go ahead and drop it in the chat. If there's anything you want to hear, it's just $5 Cash App or Venmo. Our Cash App and Venmo is scrolling along the bottom of the screen right there. So make sure you send the YouTube link and that $5 and I got you. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys Jay Riley will be performing live in San Francisco at Paris 75, January 31st. Don't forget. The homie Uno Sin album is out right now. Make sure you stream that on Spotify. And Connect the Coast just started a brand new newsletter for the members. So if you want to get the newsletter to know what's going on in the 805 directly to your email, make sure you sign up at connect.club, become a member at our website so you can stay up to date with the latest going on. You also get exclusive content and discounts on merch as a member, so tap in. King Trip says, I've been out the loop. Who running the coast right now? We can talk about it, man. We can talk about it. There might be a few different answers to that. Key says, first 2 weeks of 2025 feels like the first 2 months. That part. Key also says, what's good, Graham? Mike Easy in the chat. Doo-wop in the chat. What's good, y'all? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Let's get to one of the people running the coast. Right now, I think it'd be a lie if we said he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It's Big Time Bake. OGT is called Family First. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the code.
Wake up early every morning, roll me up a doobie. Whatever I'm puffin', know it's good smoke on me. Linked up with Big Time, now we going OT. Steady making noise in these Oxnard streets. OGT don't play games, he get straight down to business. Every verse got passionate game, always spittin' ism. Family ties with the shits, we the new way team. On my grind like P-Rod, got more than street dreams. T1 passive income, you just want a bag of weed. If your credit score under 200.
Junior Boy, thank you for joining. He says, I sent a cash app a couple weeks ago. Can I still send a link? Absolutely. Let's go, Junior Boy. I remember that.
Still, like an eagle in the wind, going straight for the kill. If we don't got this,
DM it to my Instagram.
For real, do my dirt by my lonely, cause a lot of lame shady leave a lame. Seeing stars like he was tripping on acid. So better think twice before you speak to me. T. Crawford with the hands, leave you stranded on concrete. Like a butcher on the drive, treating lames like lunch meat. When it comes to this shit, ain't nobody like T.
You see the family folk for no one. We got all the motion. Get money, that's the slogan. Swear that we the dopest. 247 we be working. Niggas salty morning.
Real quick, throw in the chat.
Certain in these 805 street.
06 Wicked in the chat.
To the point, we harder than you niggas. Don't jump me. I'm about to go Vince Carter on you niggas. Slaughter all you punks. Roll them up in runs. Smoke them. Knievel high stunt. Stack your faces up. Told him it's big time. Bake baby. Known to make shit shake baby. I don't fuck with you bitches. Think I'm.
If you want to see your chat on the screen, make sure you join us on Twitch or YouTube.
Hey baby, GOAT. I'm starting to feel like Bacon's Tom Brady. Look, me and family moving mafioso. Fit like Mr. Popo. Sweeping niggas. Leave the whole place smelling like fucking fabuloso. Bacon showboat. Money by the boatload. Throwing my family dope bro. Know some niggas put you on a shirt. Now you a fucking logo. Corner me, I turn to a monster. Guess it's lunchtime. Leaving niggas sick to their stomach when it's crunch time. Test the family, might lose yours. Cause I love mine. School of hard knocks. Me and OGT up.
06 Wicked, I see you.
Going crazy, they thinking we lunatics.
Real quick though, says new episode dropping tomorrow. Marquee and Philly. Let's go.
Y'all work at Mitchell and Ness.
We getting rich, they getting less. I hope this really not they best.
Feel like Sir Weezy, how I'm chefing. T. Curry, how I'm stepping.
805, baby, we reppin'. Hover over beats like a Jetson.
So much cushion, my possession. Exotic man, keep me protected.
Diamonds kicking on my necklace. Wristwatch punching like it's Tekken.
We really talkin', we go through. Y'all Charles Dickens on Pro Tools.
We done fly niggas, Jeff Goldblum.
Putting words together like Sudoku.
Lanes watching me like Roku.
They mad at my fambo.
They pout beef, give them tofu. Cause it's like Vegeta and Goku.
The family.
That's Big Time Bacon, OGT. They cousins out of Oxnard, California. That's called Family First. If you like that, make sure you add it to your libraries and playlists. We're going to play one more, and then I'm going to bring my co-host up. Greed is fresh off the 10th album. The name Uno. Let's get it. C Radio, the only radio station to go. C says, Key, it's been a long decade. By decade, I mean 2 weeks. Back.
Money spread, it's been some all mine.
Lonium Stonium, what's good? Thank you for joining.
Dollar sign, system.
Please share the screen.
I'm in love with my income. Shawty onto working, can't let nobody have it. Spread my money out, with a shawty on a mattress. Greedy and I'm young, I'm a motherfucking savage. 3 and 1 in the night, 3 and 1 in the night. Feeling that head tonight, feeling that head tonight. 3 and 1 in the night, 3 and 1 in the night. Feeling that head tonight, feeling that cellular. Need someone to tell her that she way up. I'm the one that cut her, it's the same old song. Need someone to tell her on the way up. We gon' keep it bumping like the same old song.
Money in that pile.
Inava was good. The card photos was good. King Trip says that was a dope video. And the beat is nasty.
We gon' keep it bumping like the same old
Let's go.
song.
Too much money equal power. I got power like a stallion. I got money, Jimmy Fallon. Side girl, that's a stallion. Yeah, I have financial abuse, so I give a couple thousand. I don't want her to work, so I give her ass allowance. Yeah, baby, she worth it, cause baby, she know that she pressure. I got her a G-Wagon, her man nigga got her a Lexus. I came in with the girls on floor, so I stack them like Tetris.
Trip says 805 got talent, bro. Someone got to kick the door down, man. We on the way. We on the way. Let's
Me
go.
to the cross just like Jesus. I had to learn the hard way just cause I got a Jesus. Please don't make me a elitist. I had to learn the hard way just cause I got girls on me. I gotta smash some freaks. I had to learn the hard way. Don't give your soul up. It's your soul to keep.
3 and 1 in the night, 3 and 1 in the night. Feeling that head tonight, feeling that head tonight. 3 and 1 in the night, 3 and 1 in the night. Feeling that head tonight, feeling that cellular. Need someone to tell her that she way up. I'm the one that cut her, it's the same old song. Need someone to tell her on the way up. We gon' keep it bumping like the same old song. We gon' keep it bumping like the same old song.
Money in that pile. Money in that pile. Money in
We
that
gon' keep it
pile.
bumping like the same old song.
Money in that pile. Money in that pile. Money in
We
that
gon' keep it
pile.
bumping like the same old song.
Money in that pile. Money in that pile. Money
We
in
gon'
that
keep it
pile.
bumping like the same old song.
Greed, 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 oh greed, 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 oh greed, greed,
Good. TTC Radio.
greed.
The only radio station committed to the
Hey
culture.
dog, you ain't never seen this
Brand new
shit.
music from the name Uno.
You ain't never
Album
seen
Sin
this
featuring
bitch. Count my
Luigi.
money up, God. Let's
Oh,
make sure
really, if
it's
you like
wrong,
that
God.
joint, make sure you
Spend
add
it
it to your
all.
libraries, add it to your playlist, and look who it is. The co-host in the building. Both of them back in the building, same time. What up, y'all? How you feeling?
He hate being at the bottom. Hold on. He hate being at the bottom. Hold on.
That shit, man.
Look at that. Look at the chivalry. Chivalry is not dead. Chivalry is not dead. Big Mike, how you doing?
And I'm smooth, man. What's the deal? What's the
Chilling, man. Chilling. You back at him? You back outside? We gonna get fucked up tonight? What's up?
what's the big old deal? No, we not. I'm over here watching the kids.
Okay, that's what it is.
He's about to start crying in a second. So, you know,
The,
Crying shit.
the name Uno in the building, man. Thank you for joining. How you feeling?
man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Thank you. Guys, before a nigga come on, so that got me juice. You know what I mean? I was just over here geeking up. But you gotta remember, man, it's featuring Voo Voo Lee too.
Yo, I be forgetting that.
Luigi too, and then without Voo Voo, I'm like, Voo Voo the hook.
That's my
the
bad.
Hook. That's the
That's
same old
my
song.
that's
Voo- that's
my
Voo Voo.
bad, yo.
So
I
we gotta
thought,
make sure we give love to that.
yo, show love to Boo Boo Lee, man. My Napomo brother. You feel what I'm saying? One of the coldest from the coast.
The house.
What you say?
I said Napomo in the house.
Napomo in the house. That's a fact. That's a fact. Man, so I definitely want to review some music. But I know y'all been seeing what's going on with this whole Drake shit. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all been seeing what's going on. So let's talk about it. Y'all know? Are y'all up to speed?
Yeah, he quietly stepped away from the first lawsuit, and this morning, him and his lawyer went back with another move.
King Trip says, Big Mike, pull up to SM. Let's get the fade out the way.
Damn.
Whoa. Damn, we can't have nothing in this chat, bro. It's
Nigga
always
just
gotta be
smoke.
so
Just smoke off
fuckery
rip.
going on. D Beat OX805 Pucks Cook. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Anyways, yeah, continue, Big Mike. Continue.
Oh no, man, last night I had seen he had stepped away from the original lawsuit. I wake up this morning, it's all over TMZ and everything. Him and his lawyer go back into the court in New York, and the defamation of character lawsuit against UMG, and also inside the lawsuit had named some streamers and saying that they just pushed the album knowing that it tore down his career, like word by word. And it's in my opinion, it's a bad look as an artist, but that's how he feel. He said the man called him a pedophile. He's not a pedophile, and UMG backed it and pushed it. You know what I'm saying? And it's defamation of character, defamatory comments, and he naming. He also saying how he was whitelisted on YouTube, and they just pushed the issue on him, and it tore down his career. So like Tyson, there was some big streamers that were named in the lawsuit too, but not as in they're being sued, but as in they were used and deployed to push the album. So
And so where do you stand? Where do you stand on it?
It's a bad look, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Family Matters was also you didn't whitelist Family Matters. The same streamers that you're naming, they reviewed your shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like go back and forth. You said some shit about him. He said some things about you. You know what I'm saying? On both sides that were not true. He called you a pedophile. You called him a woman beater. You said, you know what I'm saying? Your child wasn't his child wasn't his. Both of y'all went back again with the lies. You know what I'm saying? You're bitter about it, so you're suing UMG again. UMG released a statement already about it, and it was well written and well said. As in, nigga, the same thing that we push you is how that got pushed. So what is you talking about? As in rap, we have seen this for years. You know what I'm saying? For years, we've seen it for years. People going back and forth. This is just the first time that somebody didn't come out on top, and now he's at war with the record label. How this is going to play out, I don't know, because when I know one thing about court, and this is a whole different side of court, but one thing about going to court, especially like I've been told in family court, you go to family court and you back out of something, and then you refile, the first way that you look the first time is going to have you look the same way. The court is going to look at like, hold on, he had these two previous lawsuits. He see that one going to work, right? Mm-hmm. And then come back with another one from a different angle. So it's like, I don't know what he's doing, man. What's being this lawsuit of how I feel is it's finally showing me that he shook. He shook in everything that happened. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Like it shook him to his core for him to take this route. As I see it as a man, that's weak as fuck. It's just hella weak, bro.
King Trip says gang shit, no lame shit. DJ the Princess Israel and Hamas just brokered peace. We need more peace in 2025. I mean, we need more peace all the time. Real quick though, says I see you, DJ the Princess. You know the vibes, my guy. I'm just here to support. Casey family hopped in the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Uno, what are how does this make Drake look? How does the back and forth with the lawsuits make him look culturally, like to the culture of hip hop? How do you? I don't
think it changes from the perspective of what they were already looking at him as. Like he did the first one, so I think everybody's already like, you a bitch. So I think just going federal with it, he's like, nigga, I'm trying to bury niggas. So I still think niggas is gonna look at him like he's a bitch. So. Yeah. I think that's the perspective of it. That's the question.
True. I feel like in terms of hip hop, like, I know people like to compare hip hop to a full contact sport, so it's not a good look. And like just on some man to man shit, it's not a good look. But I don't think that like on some legal and like societal shit, I don't think that comparing some like just the truth of the matter is niggas don't care about people cheating on their wives. You know what I'm saying? Like no one has ever like it's no fans are rarely going to like chastise somebody to the point of violence for cheating on somebody. You know what I'm saying? But fans and other people will be motivated to do violence against someone that they think is a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Without knowing the whole truth. So I do think that there is a subtle difference there. I don't think it's a good look. I'm not saying that at all. But I do think there is a difference. I do think there is some harm that can be done there. I know that in the lawsuit it was saying that he fears for his life. I think that they're obviously exaggerating that a little bit to garner sympathy. But I do think one is more dangerous than the other, personally, and especially the way that people be believing whatever they hear and use that. I mean, we done seen 50 million people run up on stage to beat up celebrities for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that it does. And I've been saying this the whole time that I think it's dangerous. So I'm not changing that stance.
Yeah, I think definitely when it comes to that aspect of it, like what he's suing for, I think, and this is what real quick though is saying like people are Drake's looking for a win no matter what. I agree to that. Like the nigga lost the battle, so he's trying to look for a reason for this is why I lost the battle. So I think in his mind, if he wins that lawsuit, then it kind of looks like, I lost it because of this versus I lost because of I lost. So
yeah,
I think that's why he's doing it. But as I said, I think people don't really give a fuck about that if you're looking at it from the hip hop perspective for real.
King Trip says people kill over their wives. Yeah, but that's usually the husbands that'll do that. Like the husbands will kill over the wives. Like, and no fan is.
There's no public justice. There's no niggas and their
yeah,
vigilantes over
exactly.
a nigga that beat his wife.
Whereas there's definitely vigilante justice over pedophilia. You know what I'm saying? DJ the Prince says this beef has made rappers do what we thought they would never do. Cole apologizes, Drake sues. This rap beef has changed hip hop in its entirety. I mean, we've seen apologies in rap before. That's nothing new. We don't see it often, but
not in that level. I'll give him to him. Not in that. Never. Not in that on stage. I'm sorry. That's my brother. Never like that. It's always been like, yeah, I might have said something a little too out of pocket, or like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. That's my brother. Nothing like, oh, no, nigga, in my cold, in my heart, in my soul, I shouldn't have did this.
I mean, we've also never seen a nigga
when I dropped it. Like, that's wild.
To be fair, there is no other nigga like Cole, though. There is no backpacking ass nigga who has had this level of success.
Andre 3K, not in a beef, but I can name backpack niggas that's like popping.
I don't consider Andre a backpack dude. He's more like he's just a different ass.
Yeah, he's a
hipster nigga.
Yeah,
like
he's a monster.
Like J. Cole is and Drake. Like all three of these, Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake. I don't think we've seen artists like
that
these
at that
before.
level. Nah.
Yeah, it's so they're all kind of hard to compare to the past. King Trip says fuck Drake and Kendrick, and I'm in SM real close, and motherfuckers come get it any way they want it. Is he talking? What's going on? What's going on, man? Santos Velasco just joined the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. DJ the Prince says nobody who has ever wanted the crown has ever done anything like that, though, and that's true. Like, I mean, I think Drake talks a huge game. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's part of rap. You know, like at the end of the day, like I think that's part of rap. I was never one to like need to believe everything that rappers say. I've never been like that in my life. So I like that's never mattered to me. And it's interesting I feel like the people that care about that the most are the ones that are like least connected to the streets. So it's always been a weird thing to me. But
hey, this nigga got smoke with somebody. What's up?
I mean, I know he ain't talking. It ain't me. He got to be talking to Big Mike. So
what happened?
And we gonna go on with the show, man. You know, I'm not you bro. My pedigree way too gangster to be going back and forth during the show about anything. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
I was just lost.
Key says looking for a scapegoat, but an L is an L, especially culturally. Yeah, I think culturally he's cooked. He's super cooked culturally. Key says next crash out of 2025 on the way. LMAO.
The thing about it is, bro, like when I was reading up on it today, bro, the thing about it though, it's like in the history of rap, a motherfucker going back and forth, right? Like regardless what was said, bro. That like you asked for it. It got brought to you. You that's exactly what you asked for. That's right. And then like we can't just put like he said he a pedophile. He's not. It's one's more other. There was lies told on both sides, bro. Okay. But now you going ahead with the big dogs, right? And the big dogs is telling you, bro, stand down. Stand down. Like what their reply of it today was like, bro, what are you doing? Basically telling them, what are you doing?
Right.
Like they said, bro, it is never our intent to do that to any artist, and we taking this seriously. And the same way we promoted your music and built your career is what you're trying to say. That you know what I'm saying? Like they basically said, nigga, what about when you was talking about Meek Mill and we pushed that album so hard? You know what I'm saying? Everything got pushed over there. So it's like I don't know what's going on with the man, but the shit hurting him to his soul, boy.
I think reading back what they respond was just like I kind of read it back and was like, well, I don't really see a case here, to be honest with you. Like when I read back what they said, like if I'm just from my logical brain, no stats included, no information included, just from my logical brain and what they said, like nigga, that's their job. Like when you did it, we did it in the same beef. We did it. We did it. Niggas just liked his shit better, nigga. So of course we're gonna push it on platforms because niggas want it more. And so I was just kind of like, yeah, you don't really have a case, my boy. Like
Graham C says, this is why I don't want beef with nobody over anything for any reason. Nothing is worth wasting your time going back and forth. Do something creative instead. I mean, I just think that, I mean, everything everyone said is valid. It's, I just didn't understand, like, if you do like a little bit of peeling the layers back, like, yo, you are biting the hand that feeds you the most. Like, how do you think this is going to play out? Like at the end, even if you drop the lawsuits, like you're publicly shaming the people that put your music out. Like, so shit is never going to be the same again for you. And it didn't have to, you could have just went away and just like, if he like in another universe, in a what if episode, this nigga went away for 2 years and came back and was lit. Like, but this crash out is epic. I never seen nothing like this, and I'm just like, I'm sad to see it. It doesn't affect how I feel when I hear a Drake song, but it does. Like it as a fan, it's just like, yo, I don't want to see this, yo. This is bad.
But
yeah, they stopped the PND. My bad, Big Mike.
Oh no, my bad too, bro. Like I just like when you was looking like after the battle and people were talking about how it affected him, as a man, I didn't think it affected him no way because I've seen him still dropping music, you know what I'm saying? And then as time went on, I seen the little crash outs with the Australian streamer, right?
Mm.
Then I seen what he did on the court with DeRozan, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on, bro, you showing actions of it really affected you, right? And then you see the lawsuit. Then you see the string with Aiden Ross, right? And you're just looking at these little things that he's doing. Then you got his crony top 5 crashing out about the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like when the way you move after a situation happened shows a lot about your character. That was not judged before. It was like when it was all said and done, we like, okay, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? We niggas waiting for summertime Drake to come. You know what I'm saying? Then you're seeing these actions of how he moved. You like, bro, you soft. You soft. Like this ain't gonna. There's no way that this can play out right for you, as in the court or in the eye of public opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel that. Key says the Anita tour should have happened sooner. Drake needs to go away for a bit. Understand, just join and follow. Thank you. We appreciate that. And says facts. Drake doing too much. Real quick though, says be humble, sit down. Did Kendrick tell the truth? The future? LOL. I'm playing. And at the end of the day, Trip, that's between y'all. If he said he don't want to address it, then I'm not finna address it. So you can keep that.
I look like dressing in on your show, man. Come on, man. I ain't going back with nobody online about nothing, man. It is what it is.
Fair enough. So
one thing before we move on. Drake did the Drake and collab party, the Party and Drake album that was supposed to happen, I think it's shelved like I predicted because P5 just got announced and Drake went ahead with the lawsuit federally. So I don't think Drake's dropping no music till this shit gets handled. So I guess this is his go away because he can't drop
But
shit.
it's a going out. It's what Soldier Boy said. Drake, you going out sad, bro. Like it's going out super sad. And for Soldier Boy to be right about that,
Hey
oh
man, so
man,
Soldier Boy tell the future. What you
oh
mean?
man.
If Soldier Boy, stop disrespecting Big Soldier, nigga.
He not
That's
telling the
Big
future.
Soldier,
He
nigga.
talking about the present. We all see it. He ain't the only one to see it.
Yeah, that nigga tell the future, nigga. That nigga Big Future. That nigga, he the first one to do everything, nigga. Shout out Big Soldier, man.
Yo,
First
man.
one with a sidekick, nigga. Nigga, he the man.
What? Like the thing about him not dropping no music, like UMG not dropping none of that shit. Why would they, bro? You locked in the lawsuit with your record company just like they pulled that last shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you think you're gonna have us up in court and drop some music? No, that's what you're not doing.
Yeah, that part. Or like if we drop it, like we not finna push it. Why would we? You know what I'm saying? Like it don't make no kind of sense. Cool. Let's judge this song because I did get it as a request. This looks like it's Junior out the 8. It's called Never Too Late from Junior out the 8. We gonna listen to it and then give it a 1 through 5. Chat, we gonna give it a 1 through 5. Remember, their opinions are their opinions. My opinions are my opinions. Yo, I hate this goddamn fucking. All right, here we go. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Yo, never too late, turn things around. Going straight, don't play your game, get your money, come the fame. Won't ever change, no dollar, no dime, just a chain. That's how we play, rolling through California, CA. Palm trees in the city where we roll by, 5 women, good tree, low eyes, 805. Where we slide with my boys. We ain't wasting time. Grab a pipe, bring the bro, come and ride. Roll a spiff, hit it once, don't die. Reminiscing from the past, I don't lie. Let's take a trip in the air like a kite. I'ma bring it back one time, maybe twice.
Yo, I think the dog is barking in the track because I was like, where is that coming from?
Wanna see on the
Nah,
ground.
it was me.
In the dark, I'm alive. In the dirt, I'm a suck, now I'm bright. Circle small, so you know we keep it tight. Fake love, not real, not quiet.
Jay Riley in the chat, what's good? Thank you for joining.
He paid for this?
For no time. Young player, know your game in this life. Get your bag, get it right. Live it in the moment, it's alright. Get your bag for the fame, get it right. Live it in the moment, it's alright. Never too late, turn things around. Keep going straight, young player. Play your game, get your money. Comes with the fame, Won't ever change, no dollar, no dime, just a chain. That's how we play, rolling through California, CEA, sunny days, person burning, police on the block, so we turning, ladies on the cell, so we swerving, with the drinks, so we poing, don't stop.
Graham C says, yeah, he needs a producer who's gonna push his performance to have some tone to it. It's really flat tonally.
Ocean, like the blunt past my cup, that's my poison.
Understand says beat nice, but the rapping,
my bars, leave them frozen. Running hard, head high, many chosen. Never too late, just to change, keep growing. Stay solid till yourself start glowing. Like a pro in the ocean, you get noticed. Salty cause my bars, leave them frozen. Grinding hard, head high, many chosen. Never too late.
All right, that's too late. Never too late. What's from Junior out to 8? Big Mike, 1 through 5. What do you give it and why?
A 2.
And why?
Bro, you already know why, man. That wasn't it, man. A lot of for improvement, man. We're gonna have to take that back to the drawing board.
Okay. Uno, 1 through 5 and why?
Yeah, I'm gonna give that one a 1.
That's a 1. Why?
Nigga say that's a one clap.
I'm gonna get that one on one.
Why?
Nigga was just real monotone, and the beat's happy. So like, you got to be happy with it. You feel me? Like, I could give you a lot of breakdowns, but like, it's gonna be a lot of notes. So like, I'm gonna just kind of just say change your tone a little bit. You know what I mean? And maybe like that make that equal the dopeness to the track. Like, I'm really not trying to genuinely hate on you, bro. But like, yeah, that song ain't for me, big dog.
Hey, fair enough. 805 Entertainment says 2 flows, I beat good, just needs more work, better quality. Female in the background needs to go. It's flat. King Trip says anyone who wants rap beef or real beef can tap it. Grancy says, yeah, that was a minor chord over a major scale for sure. I think it's a 1 for me as well. It's the beat is cool. The beat is cool, but
I'm so lost by this nigga King Trip, bro. They gave it weird.
Hey, yo, it's
Usually
20.
Somebody say something and then they get like get juiced. You know, he came.
He came high in. Real quick though, says I want to see what he does after the opinions. A strong dude will get strong after this. Yeah, no, it's a 1 for me because if you're not gonna, if you have a tone that is that monotone, then you got to change the cadence of your bars. If you're not changing the cadence of your bars, then you got to change the tone and the inflections of your voice. But you can't not change the tone and not change the cadence and not change the inflections. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's a 1 for me. But you have a good beat selection, and I feel like that's half the battle. So I think if you take these notes, you can end up on the charts one day. Understand says he needs more seasoning on it. Yeah, I feel that. Shots by Sam 222. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Cool. Let's check.
805 says something. 805 Entertainment. He said on a good note.
No, I read that. The 2 flows, all right, beats good. Just needs more work and better quality. Real quick though, says Big Mike, my guy. All love.
Well,
cool. Let's check out some more content. Man, I be feeling like I'm not.
You not what, brother?
You wanted to talk about Casey shit yesterday. You didn't.
Yeah, actually, that's cool. Yeah, thank you for reminding me about that.
Dog. I knew what that quiet pause was right there.
Nah, because I was gonna pull something up, but I just don't want to feel like a hater. So you definitely
oh no, pull that up too then.
Nah, because it's. But I'm not even
take 5 minutes. Pull that up too.
I'm not even gonna do it because this is not the platform for it. You feel what I'm saying? It's not the platform for it. So yeah, it's not even like the type of music for this platform. So I shouldn't be judging it.
Damn, hey.
Crazy how you can
can y'all hear
so much.
Yeah.
Really you could really do so much better in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You could really be popping your shit. You could be fucking terrorizing shit, nigga. You could be moving forward. You feel me? And nigga, it's always a nigga. Oh, well, he didn't do that right. Nigga, I ain't gonna do nothing right, nigga. I'm not gonna do anything completely right. Realize that, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm gonna make all the mistakes. Multiple times, probably. You know, some of the same mistakes and some new ones. But I'm going to make tons of mistakes on the way, nigga. I ain't finna do nothing perfect, nigga. You niggas is too rappy, too hip-hoppy, too industry, too singy. You niggas is too content-y. You niggas is too everything as well, nigga. We all motherfucking humans, but guess what? This human is moving forward, nigga. So talk about that, nigga. Yada. It's really crazy how you can level up.
There we go. From Casey family. Hold on, I want to read the chat real quick. 805 Entertainment says, I'm a female, by the way. Come to think about it, am I the only female up in here all the time? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, my bad, because I have been saying I thought you was a dude, man. If there's any more ladies in here, sound off. You feel what I'm saying? Don't leave my sister in here by herself. 805 Entertainment says, oh, and I wanted to talk about Inhale Nate's son last week, remember? Remind me, because I don't remember what that is.
No, you're not the only lady in here. I just fuck all of them away.
See. This is why niggas can't have nothing. This is why niggas can't have nothing. Let's start with Big Mike. What do you think about what Casey said?
Hey, so you know, I follow the young hog. When I seen it, I like, nigga, that's been my life. Nigga, I've been in and out the stoops. Nigga gonna bump his head, bro. I didn't bump my head in the last few years, right? And let me tell you something. When somebody goes on a rant, I'm not the first to judge of what they saying or how they feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't be judging niggas on how they feel or where they coming from unless they directing it towards you or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. He felt something, he got it off his chest, and then like, you know, you go out and just look what he talking about. Now, if he's talking about a specific thing to a specific person, that's something else. I'm still on the outside, right? But if he critiquing on how somebody got at him and that's how he felt, for every action there's a reaction. You know what I'm saying? So I felt him. You like, nigga, my whole life been a railroad of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And a motherfucker still trying to get it together at this age. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that. Yeah, so I felt him. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you gonna get it right if you bump your head. You know what I'm saying? You learn from your mistakes. Like, okay, let I should have went about that better. I should have, but at the same time, I'm never gonna judge you on how you fall down. I'm gonna judge you on how you pick yourself back up.
That part, though. That part. That's fair. Uno, what you think?
This nigga said I'm gonna leave y'all alone like he the boogeyman.
Yeah, nah. I mean, look, if niggas don't want to talk about it, then it's not interesting. That's just that's the point. Like you screaming in a vacuum. If niggas don't want to talk about it, there's nothing to say. So niggas, that's just what it is. Let me see. 805 Entertainment says Nate's son just came out with that new song, created a controversy about. Nate Dogg's son. Okay, we will talk about that after this. Go ahead, Uno. My bad.
Oh no, you good. I mean, what Casey's saying, I feel like if you're not gonna say names, then I feel like you are speaking factually, right? Like you're speaking common sense to me. Like, yeah, you're gonna make mistakes. Now, the only thing that I will challenge is once you learn a mistake, you gonna keep doing it. Like once you see where you failed and where you come up short, instead of taking that lesson on the chin and applying that to the next venture so you don't make that same mistake, you're okay with making that same mistake. So I'm going to retwist your words to help you make your statement definite. I think you meant to say was we're human and we're going to make mistakes regardless if we think we're going to do it right. So if we think we're going to do it right, then of course I'm going to make a mistake if at the end of it, I didn't see that outcome, right? If I didn't think that it could all turn right, left or right, of course, everything I make is a mistake. But what I would agree with you, but my only challenge back would be like, well, bro, once you recognize a certain pattern within people, take that same method with the new people that you encounter with, because those patterns are still the same, regardless if it's a new sheep with clothing, it's still a sheep. So I feel like you got to still recognize, or a wolf, however you look at it, but I still think you need to recognize because the patterns are still the same. So I don't believe in keep making the same mistake over and over and over again, but I do understand you're going to make different mistakes as you go.
That part, yeah. I feel that. That makes a lot of sense. I think you just said everything I wanted to say is like everything. It's factual that you are going to make mistakes. But you know, if you're still making the same mistake over and over and over again, then I'm not one to give you credit for acknowledging that you're making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because at a certain point, that's just insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So, I mean, when you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, then you're insane. Like if you're in the chat talking about something nobody wants to talk about over and over and over again and nobody replies, then
but the nigga just said no one's gonna say anything here, but I just brought it up 3 different times.
But see, this is
but my thing is hold on, nobody's I'm not gonna allow somebody to hijack the chat. If niggas don't want to talk about it, then we're not gonna talk about it. It's that simple. Like is nobody's trying to roast you. It's just the facts. You came in here talking wild.
Right.
Nobody cares. And so that we're moving on. That's what it is. If you want a reaction, then start a podcast and start talking your shit or put some music out. You feel what I'm saying? But like to come in here and want a reaction when you not getting the reaction you want, then that's not anybody's problem but yours, my guy.
This is the thing. It's a personal issue with me and old boy, right? From years ago. It's a mistake I made. The reason I left it alone because I'm a co-host on your platform, right? That's it. There's nothing more. I try to go over it here in the chat. Okay, that's it. It was more respect for what we do. But
yeah. And I'm only talking about it in terms of what we do. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never talked to Trip Crazy. I'm not finna start to talk to Trip Crazy. But what you not finna do is come in my show, during the chat. You brought it up. I acknowledged it. The conversation doesn't want to be had publicly, so I'm moving on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's as simple as that. You could take it how you want to take it, but it's as simple as that.
It's not a conversation to have publicly on somebody else's platform. So anyway, back to what we was talking about, bro. It's like my situation, right? My situation of being in and out the joint. KO knows first and foremost, my homies were tired of that, let alone my family, right? And it goes on to what you just said and what Uno just said. You're making the same mistakes, right? And you don't stop. I had got cut off. Then on top of that, bro, it's like when I used to be going downtown acting a pure D ass, and I'm putting my folks in danger, right? Like the Lord seen the homies back away from me. They love me. They love me to death, right? But they like, damn, he a liability, right? Until I came and showed every single one that I was a whole different person, then that's where the support and everything else come by. So if you taking something that was said about you or a judgment on you and you letting it hold on to you, that's a mistake in itself. You're never in control of how somebody looks at you. You know what I'm saying? You're not in control of how somebody perceives you, right? You're only in control of what you do and how you do it and how you better yourself in a mistake. I am a testimony of head bumping to while my own mother was ready to like, look, I can't, boy. So when I see these youngsters going through something, bro, and all I do is try to have the empathy of like, oh, he's going through something. But like Uno said, if you're not directing it, bro, if you're not directing it to nobody and it was just a rant, damn, I feel that. But if you're directing it to somebody and you ain't putting no names on it, then it's like counterfeit money. You can't spend it nowhere.
All right, that's fair enough. And I see you, Trip. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Shots by Sam says, Trip, I feel you, G. No, we good. Shots by Sam says, can't keep feeding the fed horse. Mac the most 21 hopped in the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Key says, sometimes you got to love people from a distance till they get some act right. And that's true. Brizzy, is that Brizzy K? Brizzy 211, yo, thank you for joining. Either way, please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Graham C says the only place history should be is in your past. Leave it there. And Brizzy 211 says Unc is spitting. 805 Entertainment says big respects. Big Mike, spot on with that shit. And that's true. And I guess and that's my that's why I found what he said so interesting, is because we don't know who he's talking about, right? We don't know who he's talking to. So, and I feel like that can apply to so many situations moving. So it makes me interested in knowing like what's going on, but we will never know unless he puts a name on it. We'll never know.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I really hold on. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It came off the night we had the conversation about local MCs, right? But nigga, I'm so mature now, right? I'm so mature.
Is that so you're saying that's when that
okay. Tell you, me he that was the night that Uno wasn't on Monday, right? Because which was Tuesday, then Monday we talked about local artists. Tuesday morning that popped up in my feed. So let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you the truth in case a young bull watching, right? Mm-hmm. First thing clicked was is he talking about what me and KO talk about? And then I snapped right out of it. You know why? Because I'm mature now. Mm-hmm. He talking what we and him was talking about because he didn't say our names. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how you miss problems. Because I can easily just click like, oh, this nigga's talking about what me and a homie talking about. Next thing I know, nigga on the horn talking about whoop this, whoop. And now I done put myself in a situation because he wasn't even talking about that. You see what I'm saying?
That
But
part.
that click.
I mean, I would love it if he was talking about it, because then we're having a conversation, right? Like, I feel like I'm one of the only people in the game that I'm not taking shit personally. I don't need niggas to love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the game so much that, like, the reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because I know what I know. You feel what I'm saying? And I know what some of y'all don't know. But at the end of the day, like, I also don't know everything. And so I can learn from him just as much as he can learn from me. But to me, I'm not out here. I personally am not putting my opinion out here to shit on nobody. That's not what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to set a standard for this area, period. That's it. That's my goal.
You
And
always put that disclaimer out there, bro. Not to cut you off. You always put that disclaimer out there. But like, man, I totally 100% back you. Always have, right? But like I said, now I'm so mature. I threw that thought out of my mind, because if you didn't put a name on it, then it's just a rant. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say this real quick.
Yeah.
I want to say this real quick. I didn't necessarily hear y'all rant, and or not rant, y'all conversation on Monday, and I kind of heard that and kind of put it two together, because it's my first time hearing it, so that's why I was just smiling. But I want to do acknowledge what Shorty said in the chat.
Yeah.
I need to know your name. I don't want to call you.
Yeah, 805 Entertainment. If you're okay with putting your name in the chat, then go ahead. But we'll call you 805 Entertainment if you're not comfortable.
Yeah, I don't want to disrespect you, but I do want to say, I think we do give people too much credit on their intentions, right? So, like, she's saying that. If you want to read it, because you know I'm dyslexic, read it.
Are you talking about he's referring to nobody? To be honest, it's obvious, but if that's the case, he needs to have that conversation with that person in private, because now he's raising questions. That's how issues start.
Yeah, so I feel like the first half of it, I feel like what he's doing is the second half of it, not the first half. And I say that to say, we give people too much credit, and yes, people are smart, but we are emotional. So when people do things that trigger people or hear trigger words, we do certain actions behind it. Now, if it looks like it was thought out, or if it looks like if the shoe fits, then we allow it to be that, because nobody is really confrontational as much as they think they're confrontational, right? No one, as much as energy is put behind you by yourself on a mic or on a text or in the camera or behind camera, that energy isn't shown to the public, because if it was, your ass be in jail. So I think with what's being said, I think it's just kind of, you gotta, if
Yeah. And I don't even if he was saying something to, even if it was directed towards this platform, I would not take it offensively, because what I said was
conversation, though.
Yeah,
I feel like it should be directed, because if it was that, because no one's here gonna look at it like, oh, what's up then? Like, everybody's gonna look at it from a conversational standpoint, and niggas can get their shit off. You know,
100%. Real quick though, says, yo, OMD Dex sends his love and apologies. Biz misunderstanding. We're moving forward in a real way. Big apology to Uno from Dex. Yo, I mean.
The thing about it is, bro, that's another thing that be having me hot. I'm the one that brought it up, but if you're not listening to it, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking at you. So like that's a part of maturity, right? So if you're not ready for these conversations that me and my comrades are having on here, how are you ready for any type of conversation that's happening behind these big wig industry walls? That's just to say, look at what Drake's going through right now. Then KO, the person that I know that's been in the industry the most, then we can just say straight out, then you're not ready for it.
Yeah, and again, I want to reiterate that he's likely not talking to us. We'll never know.
Go to the positive side of it. He ain't doing it.
Let me say that from my mouth too. I was just telling people my situation of how when I heard it. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not listening, of how my mind went totally the different way once you sit and think about something. Because if you just straight react off what's going on, like I said, I respect everybody mind. Who am I to tell you how you feel and what you ranting about? And like I said, if you don't put a name to it, then who do I know you're talking about anybody? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, and I want to say something to the deck shit or OMD, whatever his name is. I don't have no smoke with nobody. As I said yesterday, I'm working on a new Zen thing, so apology accepted. And I apologize to you, brother, if you took offense to my criticism. But with that apology being said, I'm gonna continue with my harsh criticism because that's what I'm on this platform to do. And if you listen and you apply the notes that I put, then I'll have no harsh criticism. So
I feel that. K Boro in the chat. What's good? Shots by Sam says church 805. Jenny, with Jenny in the chat. Jenny says, you right, Uno, and that's where maturity comes in, like y'all said. Rant away, but on both sides. Expect some people to let it slide off and others to take it as an attack. I think too, like when you say something publicly, especially in this day and age, like when you say or do anything publicly, when you put out public works of art, then you need to expect people to say something about it, because that's the only way that it even gets out there, right? A conversation has to be started by. We had this conversation the other night. That's how the algorithm works. So if you're not ready for people to have conversations about the things you put out in the public, don't put things out in the public.
And I want to say one more thing, man, because Big Mike ain't gonna say it, and I want to acknowledge what he did say. That was humbling and real. I don't understand. I think what people mistake silence for, just as much as we mistake we mistake people with that are smart, right? We mistake we like I said earlier. I think
do up in the chat.
I think my brother just said that he didn't say anything, not only because he didn't want to bring it to the platform, but because he made a mistake years ago. And I think that things need to get acknowledged for such. So when silence is happening, I think we need to look at ourselves and realize, is the silence happening because we are the boogeyman? Like, that's why I said that statement. Or is silence happening because self-reflecting has happened on the opposite end? So if we're going to sit here and be upset or criminal or judge somebody for something of the past that they have publicly has stated was a mistake, I think we need to look in the mirror and reevaluate ourselves. So that's the end I'll say on that.
What up, Duop? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. And then just to add to it, like my platform can't be used as a shield because my platform has nothing to do with what you're talking about. You feel what I'm saying? The reason you're not getting what you want is because this is not the place to have that conversation. It's that because this platform has absolutely nothing to do with it. So you came in here, you brought it up, and because this is not the appropriate place to have the discussion, it's not getting acknowledged. That's all that's happening. Nobody's running, nobody's shielding. This is just not the place for this discussion because this is not what this platform is about. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last thing I gotta say about it.
Anyway, my niggas, good looking out. But man, what we got for the last couple minutes, man. Goddamn, it's been a night.
No, I actually, so there's two more things, because I did tell Jenny that we were going to do this the other day and we didn't get a chance to. So I'm not going to play it because it does seem a little insensitive, but Inhale, Nate Dogg's son, dropped a music video. He shot a music video with people's houses burning down behind him in the background.
Oh, shit.
And the song is called The City on Fire. City on Fire.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, Kay.
That's all I really know about it. If you have more context to add, Big Mike, please do.
No, I really need to get back on Straight Lace on Chase because I be catching shit early because I be up late at night, man. My little medical thing, I can't sleep. So I catch Nate Dogg's son, and I'm thinking he was in Altadena, which was a predominantly black neighborhood that was burnt to the ground, right? Prayers and shout out to them, man. Like, hope y'all get back. And it said, my city on fire, but I still want to smoke, or we still smoking. Nate Dogg's son. Now, this is the same one Almighty slapped in his mouth in public. You know what I'm saying? This is the same one that
Almighty J?
No,
No, no.
I was like, what?
you know the co-host on No Jumper. So
Oh, okay.
so he had caught him a couple years ago and slapped him all in his mouth, and that went, that was some content for you. So it's Nate Dogg's son. He is talented, but he's not his daddy. That's what. So when me and the homies were talking about, where does he sit with us? Because we was talking about what's wrong with this nigga, man. It's like the what you talking about? My city on fire, but I still want to smoke. Like, bro, there's people that died, and there's people that really lost their livelihoods, and here you are in a burnt down area making this visual, and nobody thought it was good.
Yeah, Marquis said the song was ass 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you think it's smart to do that?
Yeah. And there's basically nothing else to say about it. Like, he's a jackass. Like, and that goes back into this era of content, right?
I was gonna just ask that, bro. Like, is the mentality of everything being content? Is this a byproduct of that?
Bro, yes.
Crazy.
With my move. Let me go to this burnt out area with this trash ass song and have my backdrop of these burnt down, these people that lost their livelihood in their lives, and say my city's on fire, but we still want to smoke. Nigga, what was you thinking?
Crazy. Absolutely nuts. Key says yes. Graham says, I just heard Mike say jackass in a stone cold voice. And Graham C says price check on jackass. Man, it's fucking wild.
Yeah, I know niggas that went to high school with that nigga, and that nigga was a goof then. That nigga's a goof now. I don't think you grow up non-goofy. I think you just got more money or you get more clout, but you stay the same goof nigga you've been your whole life. Like, so I think he personally, and that goes to the Drake theme. The nigga was on Degrassi. He's from Toronto. The nigga do goofy shit. What we expect? The nigga just make more money, but still a goof. Yeah. Like, so with this shit, it's the same thing, bro. You goofy. You doing insensitive shit. So I don't even personally want to bring too much highlight to it because I didn't even hear about this. And like, I'm probably not going to talk about this on my platform because there's a lot of shit going on that people are affected by the fire. So insensitiveness has to get dealt with repercussions. And so I think that we shouldn't, but people need to talk about it so that it does get dealt with repercussions. You know what I mean? So it's a double sword, right? But I just think it's crazy that nigga did that. That's absolutely wild.
That's the whole thing about being Nate Dogg's son. With Nate's gone, y'all. Like, so you think so much of him because he's a product of a great artist out of a generation of the G-Funk era, and your son has got loss after loss, L after L.
But you know what's fucked up? We don't know that Nate Dogg wouldn't have did this. We don't know because Nate Dogg wasn't around for the social media. We don't see so many people crash out. Like there was a I don't know if y'all ever heard of the Michael Carmichael show. I think it was not what's his name? Is it Carmichael?
Yeah,
something Gerard Carmichael.
I know.
Yeah, in the Gerard Carmichael show, there was a scene where the dad in the show was talking about like social media has shown us like celebrities can be idiots too, and he's like, we don't know what Martin Luther King would have been like. He might have been in the social media era like, I had a dream and you can too with this new purple mattress. Like, we don't know. Niggas might have been like, we don't know that he would have did that. And I feel like this era of seeing who people are outside of their talent is like it's a double-edged sword. It's a gift and a curse, man.
Yeah.
My villain brain is just going right now. It's going right now. I'm so sorry. My villain brain is rocking right now.
I believe it. This is a good exercise. This is a good exercise for the new Uno.
The last 2 days have been crazy, bro.
It's a good exercise for the new Uno.
It's going, bro.
I've been working on not talking over y'all and waiting my turn to talk. But since we had a little incident in the chat earlier, bro, I've been over here on some
going through it. I see both y'all niggas going through it, like for real. I feel it. I feel like I'm the only one that's genuinely over it and don't care. And these other two niggas is everything in their soul to not.
Cuddy. Anyway, I'm definitely about to when we get off here. But anyway, but yeah, man. When I seen him get slapped on camera, right? And bro, let me something else. I'm gonna tell you I learned, bro, being in them stoops and just being in the streets my whole life. Everybody ain't got it in them, right? But I know when physical harm comes to you, everybody got it in them. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen like in nature, you see, I didn't seen a rabbit go to war with a wolf because he don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen him get slapped by almighty suspect, it didn't do nothing. Any man to let another man slap him, punching is one thing. Punching is one thing. But this slapping fire from ass, when I seen him slap him then, I knew he was like, this, you're not built for this. There's lion, tigers, and bulls outside, right?
Right.
And I'm not going to judge you because that's the reason they make sidewalks. The streets ain't for everybody. But for you to be insensitive for a moment of clout and nobody picks it up, nobody picked it up. That's how insensitive it was. There were small conversations about it here and there on podcasts, but then they're like, we're not about to sit here and talk about that because this shit's insensitive and people really didn't lost their livelihoods with these fires. But hey, jackass, you just did a dummy move. Go back to the...
Hey, we need that as a soundbite, bro.
That
I thought
part.
he for real was talking to a nigga right there. Like, the nigga said, hey, jackass.
That part, yo. Nah, man. Like it's the clout demons are too much, yo.
I wrote down real quick. I wrote down some shit to talk about on our pod, but you said 2 topics, and I just want to get y'all take on one thing real quick. Mr. Beast was he put in an offer for billions for TikTok. How y'all feel about that?
Who is this nigga, bro? I don't even who is he? Bro? Like,
hey, this all I'm gonna tell you, KO. I didn't have kids in my life or some youngsters in my life, I wouldn't know who he is either. This is the best way I can explain to you. Mr. Beast is a white boy with all the money that gives away shit on YouTube, and it got out of control. He just continues to give away a lot of shit.
You know who Speed is? Speed.
I've heard I Show Speed. I've heard of him. I don't know.
Okay, so he's Mr. Beast is the white version of I Show Speed.
Okay,
but his shit is he gives out money,
bro.
So he literally he has his own show on Amazon of like 1,000 contestants, the most contestants ever.
Like I've heard, the first time I heard of him is when all this controversy about how he like tortures people to do his skits, basically.
Listen, these people can't be saying all that stuff. Listen, he's a content creator.
I mean, it is torture though. Like,
nah, I heard you like legit be torturing people.
Oh no, it wasn't. Is it torture because you didn't win the money? It wasn't torture. It wasn't torture to the people that won the money. It was
okay. But if I go Big Mike, real shit. If I go, you gotta sleep in this circle. Like I'm gonna say, you got in this room. He did this as a skit. You tell me if it's damn torture or not. He put 100 contestants in like a box, like a room box, like the room that I'm in. He puts everybody in there. As the days go, the longer you stay, the more money you make. As the days go, the circle gets smaller.
Yeah.
So you can't leave the circle. The circle gets smaller, and there's still 100 niggas. So yeah, you win bread. But where the torture comes back is because it's for my amusement of seeing niggas lose their bread, lose their mind with no beds, no pillows, locked in a room. Like,
yo, I did not even realize there was more going on in the Instagram chat. My bad. I was so into the convo, I didn't even see that. Yo, my bad. Sorry, Jenny. She says, as an artist, expect to be on the spotlight. Criticism sure be hard, and to take everything to the heart. Learn from the criticism and allow yourself to grow as a person, as an artist. And then analyze how you're coming into your delivery. Willis joined. Bel Air Boy June is in the chat. 805 with the laughing emojis real quick. Those is me and 805 saying the same thing. 100. Uno, continue. I'm gonna continue after you.
No, that's it. It's just he does that for his amusement. He did real life Squid Games. So whatever saw in Squid Games, he did.
And then didn't he have like what's up with like, didn't he have a whole bunch of like niggas that like young kids working for him and shit like that? Like,
I think one of his boys.
One of his boys did the whole trans thing, and
he had a
no, not that. No,
what?
not
yeah,
that.
like
no,
what it like? Because that's not a crime. That's not a crime.
Look, this is what I would say. Is he torturing people because you signed up for it and you left out this part, Inside this thing, he always give you a way out. But you're so greedy, you want the 5 million.
Don't hit me with the Squid Games logic, my nigga. Like, don't hit me with the Squid.
Yeah,
don't
nigga,
hit
you
me
want
with
$1 million for 30 days, or you gonna take this 10
Yeah, like,
real quick?
come
nigga?
on, man.
I'm ready to go home and go to sleep. I'm gonna take the 10. I'm out of here.
Facts.
That's funny. Yo, I'm dead. He said this is the coast and it's happening on the coast. Nigga, by that logic, I should be talking about the sun, the moon, the ocean, nuclear power, and everything in between. That don't make no sense. Like, it ain't got shit to do with what I talk about on this channel. That's nonsense. 805 Entertainment says Nate's song is talking about the city's on fire but still smoking. He says someone from the coast say so. Oh my god. Anyways, Amor back in the chat.
That's why I said what I was saying.
Yeah, I didn't see all that going on. I was not paying attention.
Hey, in a minute, this nigga KO gonna say I'm a liability.
No, bro. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, like I said, if you want to continue to scream into the vacuum, you can continue to do that, my nigga. Or you got a phone, obviously. You got an Instagram, nigga. Go live, say something. Like, maybe I'll hop in that chat, but I don't do the TMZ shit over here. That's not this channel. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should start that channel. I don't do that. Like that, I talk about the music. That's it. Kelly, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Real quick though, says I knew it. Uno, I tried to call you. I already know. JMD in the chat. Thank you for joining. Jenny says Uno being tried right now for real. All y'all.
And she don't even know me. And she already thinks it's just. I try. Look, I'm trying to work on my face structure too. Look, that's one thing too. My facial expressions, like I had to do it with no disrespect. But yesterday, Buddy was like, Uno's facial expressions be having me weak. And this week, I'm trying to work on myself. So this week, when the song came on, I had the same facial expression in my head, but I was like, let me just fix my face. So the only thing I can do is just do this. So I'm just standing like this.
Yo, I can't. I mean, look, I do know, like, yo, I'm the person on the coast you don't want to debate about anything, bro. Like that's just really what it comes down to. It's just gonna be more frustrating. And I suggest I will support your podcast if you start a podcast, bro, and you could talk about all the salacious shit you want to talk about. But over here, I'm keeping it about the culture. That's what it is. 805 Mono, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I mean, yeah, like I had heard of Mr. Beast, like in passing. Actually, the first time I heard of him was a couple months ago. I went to 7-Eleven and I seen a candy bar that said Mr. Beast. And I was like, what is this? And I bought it and that shit made me so sick. It made me so sick that I was like, oh no, I don't.
Really big, really like he was big from the YouTube, but his overpower was when he during COVID, the ghost kitchens was his idea.
Was okay, because he did,
where you would buy something and it wouldn't be from that
like
spot
like the Tiger Burger.
Yeah.
thing.
So Mr. Beast Burger was his shit, and that's kind of blew him up.
And that's and then he also did something else. Like when he was giving away during COVID, he paid for over 1,000 cataract surgeries. Like he just spends money. KO, like when people ask you who Mr. Beast is, say he the white dude to give away a lot of money. That's the best way to describe him.
I like her personality. Be quick, real quick. I like her personality. Super dope. I don't know. I forgot your name. If
Jenny.
There we go. Jenny from the block. If you want to come on Iceberg Lounge, I promise I will only keep it professional because I do want to keep the women in. Since I'm on the panel, I can't cross lines now. So just come in and just talk because I do fuck with your personality and you seem like you have some good things to talk about. I kind of want to talk about the 805 entertainment shit. So if you're free, DM me. Let's get you in.
Dilla Bass, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. 805 Jenny says I'm gonna describe Uno as the hothead Mike in between and Lord just hella laid back until you poked it. I mean that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm on this nigga platform being nice. That's what it is.
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely like the nicest one. Like
that fits the description for the show. In real life, I think Big Mike the hi-hat for real. But it fits the description of the show.
Yeah.
True. I feel that. I feel that. Graham C says Uno show is great. Go on there. And cool. And I think with that, man, yo, we gave y'all an hour and 15. I'm extending it every, we working on it. We working on it.
I thought you almost was gonna go to the 30. I thought
I'll be tired of y'all niggas. Y'all niggas be bringing y'all marital issues to my
Hey, I didn't bring that nigga that DX nigga to the show. You did. He was calling you Harold.
That is true. Yo, my nigga did call me my government. God damn. He surely did call me my government.
Nigga came in first day with government. I sent you shit. I'm like, damn, nigga,
like with the government. Nigga hit you with your government last night?
Oh, he did, bro. He called. He sent me $5 though, so that's the fee. If you would call me Harold, send me $5. Key says Jerry.
Hey, I gotta go watch that. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight.
What?
That Jerry Springer doc just dropped on Netflix.
Nah, man. I was thinking we should watch the Diddy one on the private server, yo. Talk about that shit.
Nigga, see me out, nigga.
Jenny says, let's do an hour and 30. We gonna get there, yo. If y'all keep joining, if y'all become members, the more members I get, the longer I'll make the stream. How about that? I feel like that sounds fair.
For every 10 new members, we extended 5 minutes. What you think?
That's fair. I think that's fair. Every 10 new members will extend to 5 minutes. And there was not enough people to submit songs tonight, but I want to start doing these, submit your music, win some money type shit. So I can
let's do it for free. I'll sponsor the first.
Nah, because you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, like I want to start. We'll talk about it off the air. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it off the air.
I hear contracts. We'll talk after.
No contract. No contract.
I hear verbal. I heard bondage. I don't need written. I heard bondage in LA.
Lonium Stonium says, if we spent money for our music to get played and it didn't get played, are you playing it? Oh, did you do that? Hold on. Hold on now. Thank you for calling me out if you did it, because I didn't see. Let me see. Did you send money in? Because I'm not seeing it in my email. Where did you send it at, Lonium Stonium? But yes, if you did send it and it didn't get played, I'll absolutely play it in a future episode. Wait, are you Anthony? No, that's 805 Mono.
You better send him back his 5.
No, I said it's 5 to call me Harold, nigga. I don't know
you. No money back. That's what we ain't doing.
Nah, don't do that. I'm just
I don't see. He said I sent it on the Cash App, brother. Tonight?
No, he said that.
Oh, I do see it. Okay, I do see it. Astrodamus. Let's do this real quick then. I don't wanna
because we ain't gonna remember tomorrow. I'm gonna be a buck with you.
Yeah, I want to get you. So Lonium Stonium, is it called Astrodamus Neutral Juice Motel? That's what I'm supposed to play? Oh, I think I remember you. You had instrumentals last time that were like crazy. I think, right? Astrodamus.
He ain't answered one question you asked that nigga. Is he still here?
He was here. Hold on, I'm typing it in so I can't see. Neutral Juice Motel. I appreciate it. Yes. Okay, I see you. Let me look it up. I'm looking it up now. Boom. Okay. Here we go. This is Astrodamus Neutral Juice Motel by Lonium Stonium. I hear that sound in the back, which sounds appropriate.
I see
I hear the bubbler in the back. Sounds appropriate.
I see her shaking her ass in the back.
Yeah, Neutral Juice Motel. That's the best title in the history of time.
Hey, I sent you that, didn't I?
And my pronouns, she, her. My bad, Lonium Stonium.
You said what, Big Mike?
I got that, family.
All right, bet.
Here we go. Neutral Juice Motel. Let me know. We're gonna judge it 1 through 5 after this.
All already like the video.
Yeah.
So damn lost. It's not a GPS in sight. My Apple Maps is unclear. I might lose my mind. There's a man outside. He asked for whiskey. I told him, please don't ask for shit from me. I need a Pepsi. I need a grape pop from the dollar store. There's a war outside. I want the pain to subside.
Danny K, what up?
Function when it peaks. It's been
Doo-wop, I'm gonna get you tomorrow.
Bleak, broken, weak. Words left unspoken. I can't see clearly. I wanna numb the pain, but my means are numbing lead to further succumbing of subsequent subterranean repetition. I want to numb this pain, but my means of numbing lead to further succumbing of subsequent.
That was a dope shot.
3, 2. I want to numb this pain, but my means of numbing lead to further succumbing of subsequent.
Yes, sir. That's Astrodamus Neutral Juice Motel. 1 through 5. Let's start with Big Mike. What do you give it?
I don't know how to rate that, bro. I don't know how to rate.
What are your instincts telling you? What are your instincts telling you?
That ain't it.
That ain't it. But so less than a 3?
Yeah, it's less than 3, but I don't never want to like come up like I just didn't know what I was listening to, bro. I didn't know how I took it in. Like I was listening, but I was like, damn, what is this?
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's just then I'm gonna take that as you're just not in this audience. You're not in this audience, so it's hard for you to judge it.
Yeah.
Uno, what do you give it? 1 through 5.
The video without the song needed the video. The video crazy work. I don't know if that's AI, if that's y'all did that. Regardless of what that is, I need to tap in with whoever made that video. If that's you, her, or I mean, if that's you or the director or whatever, that shit was clean. I like the shots. I nerded out from the aspect of technicality on the video, low key. So
it's directed by Isaiah Berlanga, and it's definitely half AI, half real shots. Graham C says it's white hot 5s for me. This is someone who's unapologetically themselves. He says, man, this is fucking different with a totally different style and look and feel. 805 Entertainment says it's a 2 for me. The flow is too slow. Real quick though says I can see this getting copied. 805 Mono says, when are you doing another one of these? We'll be back on tomorrow night at 6 p.m. my guy. DJ The Prince says, who directed the video? That's Isaiah Berlanga. Renzo the artist just joined. DJ The Princess Facts and the cinematography was crazy. And 805 Entertainment says, actually, okay, I see what she's doing. Stonium says, thank you, Graham C. Go ahead.
Songs dope. You're good. Songs dope. I liked I liked the song with the video. I personally probably wouldn't listen to that song by itself. So for that, I'll definitely give it a 2. But I know what you were doing with the abstract feel. And I know people that your fan base that you're reaching for will definitely appreciate that type of music, because what Graham is saying is authentic and is raw. And it kind of goes to the point that he's been making for the last month of just being real and authentic to yourself. Yeah. So that definitely did that. So I give you a 2, but not because I'm gonna critique it as much as I would critique somebody else, but just because it's not necessarily for me. But with the whole puzzle together, then I'd definitely give that like a 3.5, because that video definitely deserves a 1.5 by itself. I'm just a horror nigga, so that shit was vibey.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I wish I could have said it like Uno, so I could have been more constructive. But since I wasn't really feeling it, and I wasn't looking at the visual, I was trying to hear it more. But like I said, I don't want to bash nobody when I don't feel nothing. So I like what KO said, how I computed it, and I'll try to be more like Uno tomorrow. But right now, I'm not gonna do it.
No, for sure, for sure.
I mean, we need your true authentic self. If that's how you feel,
yeah,
that
that
ain't
makes
for
sense.
you.
That
You know,
makes sense. I give it a
not for
3.
you.
I give it a 3. And before I judge it, I think it's really dope that we all have very different perspectives, because if there's something that we all like that's a 5, then you know that shit's going for sure. But I give it a 3 just because of how authentic it is. I really like your vibe, Lonium Stonium. I think like I would probably be more like Mike. I don't think I'm in the audience for this, but I definitely see where you're going with it. I think dark lo-fi or horror lo-fi could be a thing, and that's kind of what it's giving me. You know what I'm saying? I love the combination of the AI and the practical shots. I think that Uno is right. Like it's a whole vibe together. It's a package vibe. Like you with the visuals, with the vibey music with the horror visuals really stand out. And I think you should keep going, man. I definitely give you a 3, sis.
Hey man, and I don't want to put your business out. You know, we made you pay for the spot, so I'll throw you a little chicken. But DM me the AI service. Like I got, you know what I mean. I don't need it. DM me that. I need that.
Lonium Stonium, what can you drop your Insta in the chat so people can follow you? You got some fans in here. And I will tell you the YouTube channel that this video is on is Spirit Television, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a sub, and I'll actually drop the link for this video in the chat, which I don't know why I've never done that before. This is the first time I've ever done that. I'll do that more in the future. I'll be forgetting that the chat goes both ways. Cool. With that being said, let's get on out of here, man.
Yeah, I gotta take this drive down to the 805 right now. I'm about to eat dinner and take this drive down to the 805.
Then I'll let you go first. How can the people support your movement?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sin is out now. Please, everybody in the chat. I know y'all work really, really hard for y'all bread. I know y'all work really, really expensive hours to have the money that you have. If you could take some of that money and donate it to the people that are affected in the fires, that would definitely help. And if you don't want to donate for that, then you can donate to me for my deluxe album for Sin. So either way, you helping out some type of something and putting your money to some type of cause and effect. So either way, do that. And thank y'all for tapping in. I will be here tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And then, yeah, man, send out Patreon, Iceberg Lounge. Make sure you subscribe to the Iceberg 135. Those are the dollar amount for the tiers. Go support that. I'm about to go edit up the episode right now. And then, yeah, man, I appreciate my dog. Shout out Straight No Chase. I see my nigga go crazy, and I seen him today. So I'm looking at my nigga like, hey, I'm proud of my guy. For real. Like, this shit is real. And then shout out my nigga Sanctus in this motherfucker. And shout out Jenny, man. Jenny's the one that stuck out today. So shout out Jenny.
Big shout out to Jenny. She won the chat for sure. Straight Lace No Chase. How can the people support your movement?
Man, you already know what it is, man. Big Mike, Straight Lace No Chase, man. Catch me on YouTube. They say, man, it's over. Don't even worry about the TikTok. The one always right back here. The next post, my next practice, man. Come on up.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Big Mike, hit me after this. Yes, sir. Peace. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. It's the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host. We play 805 hip hop and R&B every Monday through Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We appreciate you guys tapping into the chat. Thank you so much. Y'all are active tonight. That's how we like to see it, because this is a community stream. If you're watching but you're not following, please make sure you hit the follow button. Also, please make sure you support in any way you can, whether that's becoming a member. You can become a free member, or you buy some merch. Get yourself the Coast.next merch. You know what I'm saying? Because the Coast.next. I promise you, the 805 will be a region that's up on the scene next on the West Coast. If King Trip said one thing tonight, that was correct. It's that the 805 has a lot of talent, and that I think the Coast is going to be the next scene up on the West Coast. So support where you can. If you don't want to support me, if you don't want to support Connect the Coast, find the 805 artist you like and support them. You feel what I'm saying? Because It's a lot of talent out here to support. I will see you guys tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Don't forget to tap all the links in our Instagram bio. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe. Deuces.
Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one.